It's Mask Monday. I'm keeping it light today because I don't know if you can tell, I'm absolutely exhausted. So this is just going to be some chat and a face mask. And the one I've chosen is a Skin Laundry Hydrating Facial Sheet Mask, which hopefully will do something for this. These bags are getting worse, I swear. So I'm going to put this on and then I'm just going to have a chat with you about a few lovely things, like Kimmy. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. I tell you what, I need this so badly. I should be Mask Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at the minute with everything that's going on. Am I on? Am I in? Am I on? I think I am. This is one of the masks that the very first time I managed to put it down over my chin. So I'm getting marginally better, aren't I, ladies? Here we go. I'm on. Let's see how much I can not fidget with it. So, got up this morning and finally got to catch up on what had been going on YouTube, because over the weekend I just scheduled some videos but just didn't visit because I didn't have the time. See, I'm fiddling. And what do I find this morning but the most lovely post done by Kimmy of Kimmy's Unboxings. She is such a lovely, lovely lady. She's one of those ladies that's reached out. There's her and Jean Louise in particular. They're just very, very special ladies that I feel I've connected with. And I wanted to send them a little gift, and I did. It was just a little gift, but Kimmy did a whole video about it, which I was blown away by. But it goes to show how gorgeous this community is. So I want to say to anybody out there who's thinking about starting a channel, do it. Do it, don't be put off, because people like Kimmy, people like Jean Louise, people like Lois, yeah, there are so many, I could go on and on and on and on and on, are wonderful, wonderful people who will make you feel welcome, make you feel valued, make you feel important, make you feel, no, not important, important's the wrong word, but make you feel like you matter somehow. So these are wonderful, wonderful people, and Kimmy just did the sweetest, I've just watched it, I haven't commented on it yet. I was going to do one of these tags of 25 questions or something, and I saw it and I thought, heck, yeah, I haven't even commented yet. I just thought, that's what I've got to talk about. I've got to talk about a bit about my life, get down Bert please, and about these wonderful ladies. Kimmy, you know, I think you're amazing. You really are. You're a lovely, lovely girl, and I love watching your videos. Please get down Bert. He's stinking wet. We've just been out for a quick walk. Oh, Bertie. Sorry. And I mean, she puts up with how daft I am. For example, I was talking about the fact that my daughter might go to work in America. And I said, you know, she might be getting this job in New York. I wonder if when I come out to visit her, you and I could meet up. I said, but I'm not very good on distances. And she said, oh, it's very good, but except it's about 2,000 miles to Las Vegas. Not Las Vegas, what am I talking about? It's in New York. 2,000 miles. I mean, the UK isn't 2,000 miles long. You know, we are about 1,000 miles from John O'Groats to Land's End. 1 second. We are about 1,000 miles end to end, the UK. So you can imagine, I can't even imagine that. You can imagine? I can't imagine. So yeah, that won't be happening. But you know, she's just a lovely, lovely lady, and I just wanted to show a little appreciation. So I found these really cute journals, and I did one for Kimmy and I did one for Jean Louise, because they're just special ladies. That's not to say other ladies aren't special, but those two, you know, sometimes you just click that little bit, you know, and yeah, I wanted to. So anyway, that was what I wanted to say about that. And then there is my news. Now, the reason that this weekend I had to put videos on schedule and just wasn't online at all, I've got so much to catch up on today, reading, writing, the whole 9 yards, is that, as I've said, my eldest daughter had been considering a job offer that she had for America. Well, after quite a bit of talk and quite a bit of chat, she has decided she is definitely going to take it. As I say, it's New York. She'll be going out as soon as her visa is approved. The visa situation with America is a little bit odd at the moment because Trump was messing around with it, and you know, various people were messing around with it. It's always odd. I never understand these visa things, because at the end of the day, if an American firm wants to hire you, why have you got to go through hell? But anyway, but the upshot of that is that she's getting married. She's been with her fella for 3 years. They're non-traditional people, you know, they don't want children. They're doing their own thing. They're living life by their rules. But for him to get a visa to come out, because obviously he hasn't got a job offer, for him to be able to come out and eventually be able to do some form of work to help support the two of them, they need to be married. So it's precipitated it. And I think initially she was thinking, oh, we'll just, you know, oh, we'll just get the paperwork, oh. But now it's had time to sink in and you know, he's asked and all of that. There are a few things she'd like. So I spent the weekend very enjoyably, but quite stressfully, I have to say, helping her find a wedding dress. It had to be a wedding dress that would suit a destination wedding, because they're just going to have to fly somewhere, get married, jobs are good in. Because a lot of countries you have to be there for 30 days before you can get married, which won't work because they need his visa to start, you know, the application procedure to start now. So she's going to fly somewhere, which means I won't be there. But also sort of in 2022, maybe if the world has returned to normal, we can have some sort of big party here and have family and so on. So she'll probably wear it twice, so it had to also be suitable for here. She's a curvy girl. She's like her mother. She's a curvy girl. So, you know, most of the shops, they had all these teeny tiny sizes, and, you know, not so much for those of us with bodacious baps and big bums. So yes, I have spent the last 2 days, and the reason I'm able to tell you and I'm fairly relaxed now is we found one. But Saturday was a terrible day of trying and looking, and oh, the offerings were so slim pickings, because she was a problem in 2 ways. One, it had to be off the peg. She had to be able to take it away straight away. So none of this 6 months ordering, that was just not going to fly. And she's a teeny tiny bride, you know, she's a bride with curves. So the selection available was so poor, and most shops had maybe 1 or 2 dresses that would work. And when I say would work, they'd work because she could have them and because they'd fit, not because she liked them. So we've had it was quite stressful. It was quite stressful, because I'm sure you're all ladies, or almost all ladies, and you're going to know what I mean. I want her to feel beautiful. I want her to have that moment, even if I'm not going to be there. Even if there are no witnesses, I want her to have that moment when he sees her and she sees him, and she is a beautiful, beautiful bride, and, you know, knocks his socks off. So I've been pretty stressed, probably more stressed than her, funnily enough, because I would hate for her to regret anything, really. And, you know, COVID has meant that she's going to have this teeny tiny wedding and visas, and it's not what we planned. It's not, you know, what we ever dreamt of. And I mean, the funny thing is, as I say, I think they would have got married eventually, but they were sort of always busy with something else. So maybe they brought it on themselves. They've only been together 3 years. So anyway, finally yesterday we found this little boutique bridal shop with a really lovely lady working there. And there were dresses that fitted, and not only did they fit, she liked them. I think we had a choice of there were about 5 or 6, and she finally settled. I can't tell you anymore, except I have got photos on my phone, and every time I look at them I'm like, oh, it's beautiful what she's chosen, and will totally work, and it has a bit of sort of sexy, I'm a 30-year-old, and also has a bit of I'm a fairy bride. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this weekend. So I am even more tired than is possible, because also I've been running in and out to the kids. Jamie is doing a lot better. Her back is just so much improved, but, you know, I still have my regular babysitting duty, so I've been running back and forth into there, and then leaping in cars and driving places and trying not to get cross. I got very, very cross on Saturday at one of the bridal places. I just felt like she was being treated poorly because she isn't a teeny tiny bride, and how many of us are teeny tiny brides. So that really got to me, and I was quite cross and upset on Saturday. But today, Monday, it's done. She has the most phenomenal dress, dressed bar none. And her face, you know what I mean? She kept coming out of the changing rooms wearing, you know, pretty dresses, and you could see that she liked them. She felt pretty. She was, you know, when she came out in this particular one, there was that look, that sort of, do you like it, Mum? Because I love it. You know, you could see it written large on her face that she felt amazing, but wasn't sure if she was being daft in some way. So she was almost sort of afraid to ask my opinion in case I poo-pooed something that she loved so much. It was just that moment, you know. And I welled up, which I had been waiting to do, and I hadn't yet. I'd seen her in some pretty dresses, and I said, oh, that's lovely, and this is lovely, and that's nice. But I hadn't felt that thing, and I felt it. And fortunately, I felt it for the one that she loved. So, yeah, my crazy Christmas has got even crazier. Because, of course, we've also been plunged back into a really severe lockdown in the UK. It's not looking good. It really isn't. Because there's now this mutant strain. I don't understand it very well. So the world is getting crazier and crazier around us. So I suppose it only makes sense that my life has got a little bit crazy lately, and I've been running around. I mean, I just never thought, of all the things I thought I might be doing in the month of December, looking for a wedding dress was not one of them. It had never occurred to me. But I know that wherever she does it now, wherever, you know, they finally tie the knots, even though I can't be there, I will know what she looks like. And by God, she's a beautiful bride. She really is. So yes, I haven't been around much, which is how I managed to miss Kimmy's gorgeous video about, I mean, just a little present, but and I've missed everybody's. I'm going to spend the day once I've sorted this out, which will probably go up unedited, I would think, because I am feeling the strain. I'm going to be trying to catch up on everybody and trying to get some comments in there and trying to reply to some things, and because yeah, the weekend was just, and in the middle of it all, my Nick has not been very well. He's had some sort of bug that has given him terrible stomach issues. He's had it since Wednesday night. He tells me on the phone today that, oh, he's feeling a bit better today, because he's insisted on going to work regardless. You know, I'm like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? But I can't win with him. He's gone to work regardless, but he's really not very well. He's been worrying me quite a bit. Because he has dieted and sort of got himself down to be skinny mini man. He's taken it a little bit too far, in my opinion. There is more fat on a chip than there is on my hubby at the minute. So it doesn't take much to sort of knock him for 6 if he stops being able to eat and drink and so on. So he's not been great. But he tells me today he's better. Now, whether that's just he's telling me that because he's gone to work and he knows that if he says, no, I still feel ill, I will raise Cain. I don't know. I'll know more tonight when he comes home. But that's been going on as well. So things have got really, you know, all through the summer when I first started doing this, I was thinking, wow, this is marvellous. I've got all this time, I can do this. And things got crazy. But I'm hoping now, you know, we found the dress. That box is ticked. I have finished the presents. That box is ticked. I have my food order, please goodness it comes. So that will be ticked. And things will be able to settle down a bit, which is really what I need, because it has felt very, very fraught this last week or so. And I'm sure you're all struggling and suffering yourselves. I mean, yeah, I'm not the only one in the whole wide world that's got problems. And my problems are nice problems. You know, finding a wedding dress is a nice problem, isn't it? It's not like, you know, someone's desperately ill. I mean, some of you are going through things that I can't even imagine. But we manage to stress about things. I think particularly as a mother, you know, you just want everything perfect. And I've been a bit upset at the thought that she's going to get married without me there, and selfishly. I'm a selfish woman, I'm a selfish mother, you know, the thought that she's going to do that and I'm not going to be there has made me really sad. But I am a lucky, lucky woman, and you know, the cherry on the cake of all of this is the friends that I've made through this. Kim, you know, like I say, Kimmy, you know, you're awesome. There are so many of you. There are so many of you. I could sit here and just do a whole, you know, and the friends that don't have channels and have kept in touch and have told me what they're doing and asked after me and asked after my family. I mean, you're wonderful, wonderful people. And this whole experience that I took so long in thinking about doing, this bloody nose piece, it took me so long to get the courage to do this. And I wish I'd done it so long before. You know, I wish I'd bitten the bullet, gone for it. I am going to have to edit a little bit, you know, because I've just shouted at Bert really loudly. I've just completely got cross with him. A bit like I did on that video the other day, but it was a proper telling off. He was harassing Mimi. He's going through a little phase at the moment of being a bit obnoxious with Mimi, and she's so much smaller than him, and he's just young and he's stupid and he forgets how big he is, and she sort of yelped where he was sort of a bit too, so I had to really tell him off. So I sound like a horrible woman. So I'm gonna have to cut that out because I can't have that going up, because I'm not a horrible woman and he doesn't give a toss. He's back down with me now, and Mimi is as well. So oh, I don't know why I bothered to shout really, but it's, you know, he's got to know that that's not on. He is like 5 times her size, and you can't jump on a little person constantly. So there will be a tiny bit of editing in this, but not an awful lot. Yeah, I want to say, I keep saying it over, and did you see? Over 600 today. I will do a separate giveaway type thing, but I wanted to mention it in Mass Monday as well. I think it was something like 595, I think it was on Friday. And today 607, I believe, which is just, you know, I will be coming on every day as usual. I will be putting up some of my usual sort of content, but I'll also try and do a few more like chatty things like this. I'm so blessed, ladies, and I know I am. I'm so blessed. I'm gonna well up. Oh, it's been a weekend. It's been a weekend. I'm such a blessed woman, and I'm especially blessed by you guys. Sorry. You know, my nest is empty most of the time, and you guys have become friends and family in such a short period of time, and I love you all. I really do. And to be able to share this with you and tell you about what's happening with my eldest daughter, and know that some of you will understand exactly how I feel about her going away, is wonderful. Let me take this off. That was good. It wasn't itchy, although the serum dried out on my lip quite quickly. There's lots of lovely serum still there, so I'm just going to let that soak in, because I am looking, I think, particularly wan at the moment. Yeah, I know. I'm saying things over and over again. I am going to have to edit this because I'm at 28 minutes and it's just me blethering. But some of you right now are going through some of the worst times of your life, and I'm aware of it. Yeah? Whether it's just because you're locked in and you're lonely and you just feel like you've got nobody, or whether it's because, you know, there is actual tragedy happening around you. And I am that obnoxious person at the moment, in that, you know, I'm complaining about things that are good things. You know, I'm complaining about having to look after my grandchildren. I'm complaining about not having enough hours in the day. Please don't forget that I am aware that for many of you, right now is a terrible place to be. But please know that I do know, and I am aware, and I send my love and my best wishes and my hopes to all of you who bother to watch me and have bothered to become friends every single day. Even if you're a silent witness and you just come on, you watch and you go away again, that's absolutely fine. I think you're wonderful. I know we can get through this. I know that life is going to be better for all of us. And I know that joyful things are coming for you too. I have had my black times in years gone by. I happen to be in a happy spell at the moment. But it doesn't mean that I don't know that life can be so very, very tough. And you are all so very, very special to me. So that's it. Mass Monday, a blather, tears. I'm a soppy day, honestly. I love you all. Bye, guys.